It is unavoidable. Problems are unavoidable in life. You can have fun, you can relax for a while, but after that period, you're gonna encounter problems again, and you're gonna feel like shit, and you're gonna feel like you can't solve it. But, problems are life, and I feel like if you can just get good at solving them and just look at a problem like unemotionally and just be like, small problem, I can solve it, I'm not gonna die. Unless you're gonna die, then maybe you should, I guess you should panic a little. Maybe you shouldn't panic, because I don't think panicking ever solved the problem. I believe you should always be relaxed, you always be calm, but not like blur. You calm and you still solve the problem like a G. So yeah, it is unavoidable. It is absolutely unavoidable. And I feel like if you can solve all these problems, I think life will, it'll be a little bit easier. I don't think you'll get easier, but you just get better at solving these problems as the days go by. As you get better in skill, these problems get harder and harder, and you just get better and better and better. And the problems never get easier, they always get harder. It's like, it's never ending. I think the problem when you solve when you're 80 or 90 years old is the top-notch problems. I believe. I don't know. Maybe I'm just talking googly gook. Who knows what I'm saying? But yeah, I don't know. I just think in my life, this documenting videos is just a reminder for myself. I think solving problems is a good thing for your life. I think it's a skill that I should have. Like, if I can solve problems, if I solve any problem, then my life would be that little bit better. If I didn't solve the problem, if I just let the problem solve itself, or let other people solve the problem, then I don't think my life would be better. I think my life would be shit. Even doing real estate, renting the units out, earning money by myself. Like, I feel like I'm solving my own problems rather than have my parents solve the problems. And I feel more independent. I have more freedom as well, because when you solve your own problems, you kind of take charge of your own life, and you're not really a slave to anybody. But you always be a slave to someone. I'll always be a slave to God, because I think God knows best, and I'll probably never know more than God. I'll never know more than God, I believe. Yeah, solving problems helps. And you shouldn't avoid it. You should not avoid it. You should instead just get better at solving these problems. And just live life. Because what's life without problems? It would be so boring. It would be so unfun. Like, just treat it as a game, like a video game you play, like LOL, or like LOL, what's the game? Or CS:GO. It's just a game, Solving problems is just a game. CS:GO is just shooting people. The problem is the people, and you just shoot them. The video game character, you just shoot them. That's the problem. And in life, the problem, I guess, as one of the major problems is probably money. You gotta earn some money. You gotta put food on the table. You gotta have the roof on top of your head. You gotta have this computer. You gotta have this phone. So I guess that's one problem. If you can solve the money problem, you can solve a lot of problems. But of course, money is not everything. Money is just, it's just a tool that you can use. Without it, you probably can't survive. With a lot of it, you can do good, but it's not everything. You're not gonna be happy with it. Happiness comes from within, and if you can control what is within, then I believe the external things will come by its own. You will attract it if you control your inside. If you make your inside like a magnet, then you will attract the things that you want. That's what I believe. It's totally my opinion. I don't know what you guys think. I don't know what works for you guys. Everything, like I always say, it could work for me, but it could not work for you. You gotta find what works for you, and that is your responsibility, because it is your life, and you have a responsibility to find what works for you. We're all different. All 8 billion of us are different. That is the beauty of it. That is the beauty of it. And I kind of think that all 8 billion of us that are living right now, we have a shot. We have a fucking shot. We have a shot. But we have a shot. But we have to find it on ourselves. Yeah, sure, all these courses can act as a guide, but ultimately you gotta dig deep into yourself and just realize that, you are a human, you're an individual, and that you are capable of great things. And not everything, you can't just ask your way out of it. Sometimes you just gotta figure it out on yourself. That's why in the exam halls, you take the papers by yourself. Of course, I'm not asking you not call for help, but if you need help, call for it. But if you can try to figure it out on your own sometimes, then try to train that. Try to train, like, okay, if let's say, like, if everybody didn't exist and I was the only person that existed, what would I do to solve this problem? Like, I put myself in these situations sometimes. Like, okay, I'm the only person on this earth now, and then if I don't solve this, I'm probably gonna die. So what would I do? What would I do? It's okay to think like that sometimes, but of course you have to care about the community. You have to care about people around you as well. So again, it's a balance. It's a yin and yang, and yeah, I guess it's how you want to live your life. I'm not gonna judge anyone. Documenting these stuff, doing real estate, is things that I chose to do. Doing triathlon is things that I chose to do. Yes, it is a privilege, I know, and I'm thankful for that privilege. I'm thankful for that privilege, and yeah, you can say what you want. Yeah, I'm thankful. I'm not complaining. I don't complain, bro. I never complained like this year. I don't think I've ever complained. Not yet. Maybe a small complaint like, oh shit, I lost the keys. Maybe I did a little. But compared to last time, I definitely don't complain as much anymore. And I believe in the coming years, I will get to the point where I won't even speak negative things. I hope I get there, but I think I still probably would throw a fit here and there. But yeah, I want to get to the point where I'm just in peace. I'm just peaceful. But that is a long way to go. In the meantime, I'm just gonna keep documenting and just speak whatever is on my mind. No scripts, no whatever, and just say what's on my mind. And it's for my future self. At least he can look back and be like, at least he spoke the truth. He spoke his own truth, not the truth, because I don't think anybody knows the truth. But he spoke his own truth. He spoke his own perspective. He spoke his own thoughts. He spoke his perspective on life, and that to me is all that matters. And I think future self will appreciate that. And if you want to join along in the journey, I welcome you. If you don't want to join this boat, then cool, join another boat. Whatever your decision may be, I wish you all the best in life. And yeah, I hope you have a good night. Today is quite early. It's like 11:30. I gotta wake up early tomorrow for the event, the elite bike familiarization. My triathlon race is on Sunday, so we gotta get familiar with the bike route, the swim route, and the run route. So yeah, I gotta sleep early. But yeah, see you guys in the next one. Peace.